The Melbourne family is in absolute agony after their Porter Davis home was destroyed by a suspicious fire on Monday. The property going up in flames after the builder went bust.
Today's Christina Hearn caught up exclusively with the devastated owners who were too scared to be identified.
For this Melbourne couple and their 3 young girls, this was meant to be their dream home. But now it's nothing but a smouldering mess.
We are in an absolute agony. We don't know how to express our feelings in words now. In a couple of months' time, this could have been our own house. Now we don't have a house.
On Monday afternoon, the Porter Davis home was set alight. Police are treating it as suspicious and investigating whether an out-of-pocket tradie lit it as payback to Porter Davis after the company collapsed. But it's only hurt these homeowners.
If this fire has been purposely set alight, what do you say to that person?
Please don't do this to anyone. It's heartbreaking. No one wants to see these sort of things in their dream, even if it is a bad dream, but this is reality.
The couple are now in financial hell. It's not clear whether insurance will cover the fire damage. They have a $400,000 loan with People's Choice they still have to pay. They paid the $94,000 lock-up fee the day before the company folded. They're pleading for someone to give them legal help to navigate the mess.
But we are struggling. We are in absolute agony. We are stuck. We are thinking about our kids. How we will survive from this situation, we don't know.
This was what the inside of the house looked like on the day Porter Davis went into liquidation. It was 80% done. They had hoped to move in 2 months. They're still awaiting answers from the liquidator.
We were in tears since we left from this place yesterday. We couldn't even sleep last night.
This was your dream home.
This was our dream project.
You can feel the heartbreak there, can't you?
Yeah, it's awful.
Mm.
Poor things. All right, well, these two are not the only ones devastated by Porter Davis's collapse, with liquidators Grant Thornton urging customers to be patient as they try to organise the sale of the company.
To discuss, we're joined by Grant Thornton partner Matt Burns. Matt, good morning to you. These are people's life savings on the line. You could feel, you could hear the emotion there, and some are at risk of losing it all.
Absolutely. It's an incredibly difficult situation for those homeowners. It's a devastating story that we just saw there, and there's a lot of other examples of mum and dads and other homeowners who've got similar stories and they just want to get into their homes. So what we're trying to do at the moment is work with as many of those homeowners as we can to try and facilitate them getting quickly into their homes.
And you've spoken to a number of those homeowners, those customers. What are you hearing from them? What are their main concerns?
The main concern is what next. Where you've got a situation like this where Porter Davis isn't trading and we don't have funds to trade, the questions obviously are what's the solution for those homeowners? What's the next step? Where do they go? And they're the questions that we're working through and trying to help them with at the moment.
Well, what are the next steps? Because they're hanging on it.
Absolutely, Carl. So if we talk about the 1,700 homes or thereabouts in Victoria and Queensland that are underway, there's different categories there. There's the group that I mentioned who are very close to getting in, and we're working with them. We think we can help a number of those families and mum and dads get into their homes. Then you've got those at very early stage. The contracts have been signed, but really nothing's happened. And then you've got everything in between. So there's a different sort of discussion that needs to happen with all of those different groups of homeowners. We've got some interest from other builders and players in the market for some of the builds, but the reality is there won't be an answer for all of those homeowners, unfortunately.
And unfortunately for some of those homeowners, it's too late to try and salvage their homes, and now they've got another bill that they need to pay. I mean, Grant Thornton has issued several notices to suppliers and contractors in response to that vandalism. Will that be enough to protect any other homes?
Well, we hope so. I mean, we've been very strong in our messaging, as you mentioned, from day one. There are serious legal ramifications for people that are doing this. There's health and safety concerns as well. And really the only people that are getting hurt here now, it's not Porter Davis anymore, it's the mum and dads and the ultimate customers who just want to get into their homes and keep them safe.
Are you improving security? You're trying to make sure it doesn't happen anymore? There are some things you can do from a preventative point of view, right?
Carl, we're limited in what we can do in that regard. We're not in funds. The company had run out of funds by the time we got appointed, so we can't go and put security on 1,800 homes. But a number of homeowners are doing that themselves, and we're working with as many as we can to try and help them through the steps that they need to take. But it's practically very challenging to do that. All we can say is we ask those people that are frustrated themselves. Many of those people are small businesses in their own right, so they've got their own challenges, but entering site and damaging people's properties is simply not on.
Gee, I hope that doesn't lead to anything more significant between homeowners and whoever's perpetrating these crimes. Best of luck moving forward. I hope you can sort it out expeditiously for those families. Appreciate it.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.